What's up, everyone? Today it's an absolutely gorgeous day in New York City. Take a look. Stunning, isn't it? 64 degrees in January. How about we take another look at that and just enjoy that? A moment of nature, so to speak. But unfortunately, what I want to talk about is going to take place inside, indoors. Today I'm wearing a blue Stetson. I'm not sure of the name. I'll look it up and then put it in the description below. But it is my first crushable hat I picked up after I was in Europe. I thought, what about if I had something that I can just roll up and put in my pocket? So I picked this one up, and I'll give you the details in the description below. And today I'm wearing the 8188s. Take a look. I've had quite a bit of requests about the Red Wing soles that are available, and so let's go inside and let's do some sole searching. Okay, we are now inside, and I just wanted to do an update on the 2940 round toes. And as you can see, so this is, I think I did 3 coats of boot oil. No exaggeration. And this has been over a week after they've dried. So you can see on the the left foot, which did not have anything, the color went back to normal. It is a bit darker than initially, but the really dark spots are gone. Unfortunately, on this boot, it's still dark here where I had the olive oil stain, and it ended up being lighter. So that part is still dark, but everything else in here went back to its original-ish color. So yes, I was alarmed originally at how dark, and I thought they were completely shot. But after they've dried, after 3 coats, okay, I did 3 coats, and they've dried for over a week. You can see here, I still have that spot, but it's not as bad as I initially thought. I wonder, it looks, that light on there's kind of blowing that out, but it looks, yeah, you can see there, that's a perfect, it's still dark on there, which isn't too bad. I can work with that. All right, so now let's get into why you guys are watching, and that is all of the soles that Red Wing offers. Well, at least the ones that I own. There may be others that I do not own, but I'm going to talk specifically about the Red Wing soles from the boots which I own. So we can start off with the ones I'm holding, and this is the Cushion Crepe sole. This is on the Rover and on this 8-inch round toe. And this is a soft sole. You can put this on, I think you could probably put this even on a mock toe. This is the last 8, but you could probably put this on a last 23 if you wanted to. If you didn't want that traction tread on there, you could probably throw this, or actually I know you can put this on a mock toe, which could be interesting. So let's go through the other ones from boots that I own. All right, here we go. Okay, so on the 8119 Iron Ranger, we have the Mini-Lug, the Vibram Mini-Lug. I know I say Vibram, but this is an Italian brand, so the pronunciation would be Vibram Mini-Lug on the Iron Ranger 8119. And this is also on the Blacksmiths currently at the Red Wing stores. All right. Then from there, the one I like on an Iron Ranger is the Nitrile Cork. This one I prefer on an Iron Ranger and on maybe even on the Blacksmith. This boot, I took the dogs to the park, took them around, got some mud on it. I think I even stepped in poo. Didn't matter because there aren't any grooves. I just simply wiped the boot down, and it was fine versus having grooves and getting the poo all stuck in those. And you need a stick or something to, dig through there. With this one, no need, just wiped it down. And plus, I don't know, I'm a huge fan of the cork. So Nitrile Cork is the other one. Now let's move on to the next, which would be, this is the Vibram Lug sole. So this is a larger, heavier sole that is good for the winter months, good for if you're going through mud, trying through that snow and slush. This is a very, very good sole to wear. And actually, the more you wear it, the more comfortable it becomes. So this one I do like. I find it very useful, very helpful, and I do like that the more you wear this particular sole, it gets comfortable. So this is the Vibram Lug sole. All right, now let's move on to the next. Now we're looking at the traction tread sole, and this is the 4679 mock toe. The traction tread is on most mock toes that you'll find at the Red Wing store. Very comfortable. This wears out probably quicker than most of the soles, I would imagine. I see a lot of them coming back to Red Wing for a resole, and either people start to get that little angle going on there, or this starts to get smooth. But I always like once the grooves are kind of softened a bit and this gets a little bit rounder, I always love how this looks when it gets worn out. Extremely comfortable in the traction tread. This is also on the round toe that I really enjoy. And you can also, I've seen people put this on an Iron Ranger. And what else have I seen this on? I've heard someone put it on the Beckman, but I have not seen it. But I have heard that. I do not like the way it looks on an Iron Ranger. I've seen it a couple times and I think it looks silly. But hey, to each his own. But yes, very comfortable traction tread. All right. Next boot. All right, so this is the Neoprene Cord. So this is on engineers. This has a stacked heel. This one I have not really worn to a level of comfort, I should say. The engineers, as you know, for me can be a little difficult. But this sole you can put, I've seen it on a lineman, which is really cool. And I've seen this on a round toe, which looks pretty neat as well. But this is on not all. On most engineers, they will have the Neoprene Cord outsole. I have seen I've seen the Nitrile Cork on an engineer, which I like and I should have picked up just to have in the collection. I like the way those look and I'd love to see how it feels. But the stance of an engineer is really nice. I like the stacked heel, the way it feels. Yes, Neoprene Cord on the engineer. All right, now you're looking at the Chemi Gum sole, and this is the Merchant. My Merchant is pretty beat up. I wore this one a lot. As you can see, this is a pretty comfortable sole. I do enjoy the Chemi Gum. As you say, I've got a lot of wear out of this one. The Chemi Gum can also be found on a few Picos, and also it was on the Climber that was out last year. Another one of my favorites is the Roccia Outsole on the Beckman. I really like this sole a lot. I like the way it looks. I like those teeth on there is what I like to call them from the side. This is comfortable once it's broken in. It takes a while, but once you do break this in, I really like the look of it and the feel of that Roccia outsole. So this one, you know, I've put on, where is it? So this Rocha, I put on my Iron Ranger, the 8086. I removed, they had the Mini-Lug on there. I removed the Mini-Lug and put on this Rocha, and it just took it to a whole nother level with this charcoal, and that just looks stunning. So this sole you can actually put on a mock toe as well. I don't think I have a mock toe with the Rocha, but and I've seen them before with a mock toe conversion, and it looks really good. But with the Iron Rangers, I've seen it, and I was like, I'm going to do that. I just didn't know which one I was going to switch. So I ended up with these 886, and I was like, yeah, there's no way the Mini-Lug's staying on there, and put that on there. So there you go. Next. In my hands, we have the 9060 Beckman flat box in the black Klondike leather, and this has the Gro Cord sole on it. The Huntsman also has the Gro Cord sole. This sole I can't say I have too much experience with, because as you can see, I've had these for quite some time and I haven't really worn them that much. They had a little discomfort here on the top, so I really didn't put these on and wear them as much as one should. But with the Gro Cord, I've done a couple conversions because I really like this look. This is a bit more dressier than, say, the Rocha, because it doesn't have those teeth, and you can get away with like this being a little bit more dressing up this sole. So I did I did three conversions with the Gro Cord. I took my Irish Setter mock toes that had the Cushion Crepe sole on there, and I put on the Gro Cord because I just didn't like that really nice high quality Klondike leather and the white sole, so I converted them. It's like, yep, change that, and I thought I would wear these a lot more versus having that chunky white sole, and now I can wear these with some wool trousers and not feel like a clown. All right, I also converted my Klondike round toes. These came with traction tread sole, white traction tread sole, and I removed that and put on the Gro Cord. Just step that up. So these are looking much better. You can dress these up as well. Wool trousers, even with some nice slacks. You can put these on and wear that, even though I haven't worn them since they come. I think I've worn these maybe once or twice. No, I don't know, once maybe. But yeah, if I don't wear them, then maybe I will sell them. And these, I know once these came back from Minnesota, the guy at Red Wing, he was like, he wanted to either trade or buy them off of me after the conversion. And I didn't really wear them when they had the traction tread on them. And so I thought about that I would probably do a trade or sell them to him because, yeah, I would prefer to wear a round toe than a mock toe. I guess that's what it comes down to. All right, so the last sole that I have to talk about is the Neoprene Cushion sole. Very soft. This one you can put on, this would be kind of fun to put on a blacksmith or another shorter 6-inch mock toe. Very comfortable sole. I wore these all over Europe when I went, and had no problems whatsoever walking all day around the city, museums, wearing this sole. So the one thing I like about this sole is that it doesn't look casual like the traction tread like this. This to me is very casual. This one you can get away with kind of dressing up a bit, and it's not loud like you're comparing this white sole with this black leather. I like that this is a little bit tame, a little bit muted with this brown cushion, and it's comfortable. and it will function the same. You know, so like looking at this one here, this is lighter, so this to me comes off as casual. Having a darker, having a heel, you can get away with dressing this one up slightly. So I do like this one. Now I'm going to show you a couple other conversions that I've done. Let's see. Another conversion I did is I replaced the Vibram Lug, which this boot here came with this sole, this big chunky sole, and I have enough boots with that type of sole, so I replaced it with the Nitrile Cork and just made it cooler. I could dress this up. The lug sole is good, but it's also seasonal, and so now I can wear this all year round and not have to worry about, you know, throwing it in the box in the closet for spring, summer. I can actually wear this spring, summer, and then, you know, wear something fall, winter with this lug. So I can actually wear this in the fall and a mild winter as well. So that's another one conversion that I did that I was very happy with. I thought it turned out really nice. They did a great job at Red Wing on this one. So that was a Vibram Lug replaced with a Nitrile Cork on the mock toe. All right, another conversion I did was on the 3345 in Black Prairie. So this boot comes with the black Mini-Lug, Vibram Mini-Lug, and I sent that back to Minnesota, and I thought there's no way I'm walking around with the black Mini-Lug on there and put on a brown Nitrile Cork, because this boot, as you wear it, as you know, for those of you who have it, the brown underneath will start to show. So I threw on a brown cork and just stepped it up, and it just looks so much better. So that's what you're looking at here. And I've actually wore these quite a bit. Yeah, you see right there, I have a little bit of that brown peeking out already. So as I wear these, it's just gonna look so much better. And then you see here the brown underneath there. So why they would put a black Mini-Lug on there, I don't know, but yeah, that's what we got going on. I have a few other conversions. So far, right now I have 3 boots that are in Minnesota currently getting converted, and then I have a few other conversions here, but I don't want to show you guys because they're really cool and I don't want you guys to copy them. But yeah, maybe I'll show them later on, but right now I don't want to show them. But hopefully I gave you guys some good information on what you can do, what you can send back. You just let the Red Wing know on the form. You could take your boots to Red Wing. You say you want this sole on this boot and give it a swap, and they can pretty much do any conversion. I initially didn't think that they could do the Rocha on a mock toe, because I ended up putting a Mini-Lug on one of mine, and I would have preferred to do the Rocha, but it still looked good. It still fine. It looks good, but I would prefer that, or even doing the Gro Cord, for example. The Gro Cord on a mock toe I think looks really good. So yeah, this one I think turned out, I didn't realize they could do this, and I probably would do more with that Nitrile Cork. I think that looks really good. And then where's the other one? One of my favorites. This one, the Rocha on the Iron Ranger, is another favorite. I should show you guys what I'm looking at, because all these boots around me. It's pretty funny that I have all of these. But I hope you guys learned something, and I helped you if you do want to do a conversion. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, hold on, let me show you. Wait, can I get all of them in my hand? All of them? Is that possible? Huh? Stack them up? Huh? What? Can we get all these boots in one shot? Can we get them all in one shot? Hey, oh, Be a boot. See you guys next time.